So we got the Peach versus the Sephiroth. This is loser semis. Alright, let's do it. Going to PS2. Ooh. Sephiroth starting off really strong here. 20% off the rip. But up. Oh, almost close to getting a oh my god. 113 already. Jesus. And a shield break. Better close this out. Nice. Fully charged standard B attack. And responds with the back air. Now it's 2 stocks apiece. Oh man, that was really something. It's long ass sword for no reason. Anyway, 46% for on BooyahMan. Again, 2 stocks apiece. BooyahMan starting to get those combos off. Seeing those short hop nair combos he was doing earlier. That is really, that probably has to be like a dangerous tool that she has. It's just short hop. Oh my god. 90%, 103% on Kaizo. But still, 2 stocks apiece for both players. 74.5% for BooyahMan. Ooh, hits him with the turnip, but it doesn't kill just yet. BooyahMan wants to keep Sephiroth away from the stage as much as possible, and Kaizo loses the stock, so now it's 1 stock to 2. But BooyahMan has 79%, a good amount of hits, and that might make him lose the stock. Back air, 58%, nice into the guard. Excellent use of the short hop nairs for BooyahMan. I swear that has to be like a very terrifying. Again, it has to be very terrifying to deal with, especially like out of shield. And BooyahMan is really using Peach's float ability to stay as far away from Sephiroth as much as possible to avoid getting hit and losing a stock, which is an excellent use of using your character's tools. But that random fair, that forward tilt gets to the kill. But now Kaizo has to really put in work because it's 100% against a Peach like this. Might prove to be a challenge, but who's this? Anything can happen here. Already 84% on BooyahMan. Oh, BooyahMan has to really be careful because he doesn't want to get another shield break again. And gets hit with the up smash already. Alright, so Kaizo is up by 1. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so... Are we gonna change characters? No, we're going to stay with the same characters. Going into game 2. Kaizo is up by 1 game apiece. Oh no. Nice, excellent use of a parry. I wonder who wins this MU. Ooh, nice use of the Scintilla. Well, for those of you guys that are, you know, are unfamiliar with that. 83% on BooyahMan already. 67. No, we're not doing the joke here. We're not doing it. 101%. BooyahMan wasting no time to stack up that damage. Already, both players are at a kill percent. Who's going to take the first stock of the second round? What? Okay, I'm sorry. He hit him with side B and then up smash went through. Okay, that's very interesting. But gets the jump, short hop back air, going for the kill. Now it's 2 stocks apiece. Oh, we got the Stitch. Oh, we got this. Oh, no. DLC privilege. That sounds about right. But we actually got the Stitch. I don't think we've gotten the Stitch in this match before. No. Goes good for the pummeling. 108%. Lovely parry from BooyahMan. Already 123% on Kaizo. But BooyahMan is sitting on a healthy 44%. Still, that can easily change in a matter of seconds. But 154%. Sephiroth really needs to be careful because a character that can keep you on your toes like Peach might prove to be a bit of an issue. 77%. Gets the jump back air. Excellent use of the short hops. Looks like BooyahMan's not gonna do his usual shenanigans as per usual. We don't really see, that's funny, we don't really see Peaches out here like that as much. Like Daisy, sure, but not a lot of Peaches. But you know, Peach players exist, just not a lot of them. Nice use of throwing the turnip away and avoiding to get hit. Ooh, this is not looking good. BooyahMan is sitting on 126%. Kaizo's sitting on 93% on the 1 stock, but BooyahMan is sitting on 2. That is mad late. I'm sorry, that is mad late. That is 1-to-1. 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 That was a late side B. That is such a late side B. Yet it works, apparently. That is crazy. That is such a late side B. Alright, so they're gonna be picking... Oh boy. It's been pretty... I'm not gonna lie, this tournament's been pretty good for the most part. Okay, so we're going... Okay, so they didn't bother to change characters, so it's just gonna be Sephiroth and Peach again. PS2? Oh no, we're going to Battlefield. I think this might be good for Peach because she can just run around and just throw her turnips. I mean, it could be 50-50, but it's still 1-to-1. BooyahMan is sitting on 74%. Hey, they got Night of the Wind playing? Would have been nice if they added more songs from different games instead of just one song. That's just my little gripe on Smash, but... Back to the match. 131% on BooyahMan. Ooh. Again, we saw before that how he can do the little shenanigans with Peach, but it doesn't seem like BooyahMan is able to do that on Sephiroth. Ooh, we got the Mr. Saturn on in play. You gotta be careful with those, because that instantly breaks shield. If you decide to shield, it automatically breaks shield. I mean, he's just chilling. Ooh, baited the counter. Okay, but 176% still on 3 stocks, and Mr. Saturn is still there. He's hanging on by a thread, I would say. 185 to 57%. Is that the same Mr. Saturn from before? Oh, never mind. So now it's 2 stocks apiece, with Kaizo sitting at 57%. And BooyahMan is sitting at 24.5. Honestly, I think this stage works more in Peach's favor. You know, additional platforms, way to abuse, you know, the turnip throwing. I'm not sure how this helps Sephiroth. I'm not really sure. Keeps going for those F-tilts and going for the counter for Peach. 112%, 129. Both players still have 2 stocks apiece. 142% for Kaizo and 140 for BooyahMan. And gets the up B right at the side. Take a run, fast one, to the farthest one. Gets this Peach. It's bound to happen sooner or later. It's bound to happen. But already 62% on Kaizo. 79% for Kaizo. 88. Where are you going? You gotta be careful. Can't be too greedy. Oh, that turnip almost hit Kaizo ever so slightly. Because I think just Peach is just a slippery character to catch. %. BooyahMan is sitting at 41%. I was about to say 44, but 60% already. Goes for the forward, and that's 2-1. That is 2-1. That is 2-1. But it seems like Kaizo is slowly starting to adapt to BooyahMan's antics, so maybe he might clench it. He might clench it, he might not. Who's to say? Boy. So we're going to not Hollow Bastion. I know it's Smashville. We're just gonna call it Hollow Bastion because that's literally what it is. All right, so round 3. It's shoot. I forgot the name of the pigeon that makes the drinks. But already 68% on BooyahMan. It's weird, we're not seeing any of the turnip shenanigans that BooyahMan showed off a while ago. Roost, shoot, I know what his name is, I can't remember. But already 99% on BooyahMan. But Kaizo sitting on a healthy 50%. And gets the first stock for game 3. I love this stage. It's really nice. Cause like all the villagers they're watching. Like they're both watching. Well, not all of them, except for the 2 villagers in the back. Goes for the counter already. 76% on. 76%. On BooyahMan, 95% for Kaizo. However, Kaizo is sitting on, well, never mind. 2 stocks. It's 2 stocks to 2. He had the stock lead, but now BooyahMan kind of evened it up. However, BooyahMan wants to keep that momentum going because he has 76% and a good amount of hits from Sephiroth could prove to be rather fatal and make him lose a stock. Case in point. 2 stocks to 1. Gets the counter. I feel like BooyahMan's trying to get the Stitch. the Stitch turnip. Do 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 do. Already 82%, 90% on BooyahMan. Now BooyahMan has to really be careful. He can't afford to be lax here. I swear that side B just has a mind of its own. But 123% on BooyahMan, and Kaizo is sitting on. Oh, we got the one up. Oh, nope, he lives. The one-winged angel lives. Oh no! And Kaizo evens things up. Kaizo even things up 2-2. Oh boy. But it's 2-2. Still anyone's game. I did say that Kaizo was slowly starting to adapt to BooyahMan's shenanigans. But it's a little too early to be making those assumptions just yet. And alright, so we're going into okay, we're going to Hollow Bastion this time. Oh, that makes sense, the Punisher for it. I figured Peach was more of a hit and run kind of character, you know, with the turnips and everything. But 63% on Kaizo. I'm really starting to see. I like how Kaizo is like really trying to make BooyahMan approach. Like he's forcing him to approach and make BooyahMan make bad decisions so that he can punish it for it. Already 95% on 114% on Kaizo. But whoever wins this moves on to the next round. This is... Ooh. And gets the stab and goes for the... and gets 3 stocks to 2. However, Kaizo is sitting on a healthy 3 stocks, but at 114%. Might be a lot harder to keep that momentum going. However, we've seen that he wants BooyahMan to approach. Oh no! And the control. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I felt that. Ooh, static electricity. That actually hurts a little. But back to the match. 71% on BooyahMan, 76. And Kaizo is sitting on a healthy 0. It would have been cool if when you do the standard B attack, you can angle it. Like, instead of it just going in one direction. So, like, that way it has, like, a bit of a mix. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea, though. Ooh. BooyahMan is at 119%, but at 2 stocks, Kaizo at 48.3%. Still not used to the 64%. 64.2. BooyahMan's really gonna have to think outside the box. We're noticing that his usual tactics aren't working against Kaizo. And Kaizo is really starting to go on the ball here. 89% on Kaizo. BooyahMan is sitting on his last stock, potentially last stock. BooyahMan needs to find a way to even things up and maybe clinch the match. Ooh, goes for that side B. Now we got ourselves a match here. But it's even now. 30%. Oh no. Peach needs to be careful because her shield is looking pretty small. One good shield break and that might be it. Oh, well, not anymore, but before. Oh, we got the... I forgot what those things are called. I literally forgot what they're called. I kept calling them Dark Faragas. Uh-oh, we got the Rage. However, can BooyahMan clinch this out, or will victory be for Kaizo? And both players are at a reasonable kill percentage. We're bound to see something. 108. Ooh, what? How did that not hit? I'm confused. Ooh, goes for the turnips. Oh my god. Ah, no. Oh. Looks like victory was in Kaizo's grasp. As Kaizo, I believe Kaizo is the one who moves on. Oh, okay, he gives him armor during his... Huh. I did not know that. Huh. Huh, you learn something new every day in this day and age. Just so proves you're never too old to learn new tricks. But congrats to Kaizo. He gets super armor versus a smash attack. So which